We're back here with Senator Cory Booker from the great state of New Jersey. Tomorrow is the next January 6th committee hearing. I know that on the anniversary of the January 6th attack this year, you gave an impassioned speech on the floor of the Senate. And I'm wondering, when you watch these hearings, what do you think of the hearings so far?
So it's hard for me to escape the feelings and the emotion and the anger of being there on the Senate floor that day. Watching colleagues of mine that I have respect for and relationships with begin to do something that's never been done before, which is try to stop the counting of electoral votes. This is something that Al Gore, as vice president, did, even though that election was very contentious. Such an honorable thing, that process worked. And then all of a sudden, hell breaks loose on the Senate floor, staffers coming in crying. Eventually, they locked us down, men with large guns came in, and then they evacuated us. And I'll never forget, the first thing I saw, me and Mark Kelly decided to hold up the rear as they were escaping. And then when I got out, I see a downed police officer. And then I see two more on our escape route. Every time I would go over what happened to you, I was hit. These are injured, wounded police officers. But the thing that will haunt me and affect me for the rest of my life was getting to my office and turning on my TV. And the first image I saw, waving defiantly in our Capitol, was the traitor's flag, the Confederate flag. And as I continued to watch, I saw people with Camp Auschwitz t-shirts, blatant racism and anti-Semitism. Black officers I know were called vile and vicious names during this attack. Hate reigned on our Capitol as people tried to stop the peaceful transfer of power. Hate that was stopped in the Civil War, rebuffed, but now our Capitol was overrun with the worst of our human ideals. Not even an ideal, or worse of our human passions. And so this is a very important process that's going on. But we are in dangerous territory in our country. Threats on judges have gone up 4- or 5-fold. Threats on election workers have gone up. Violent acts, we are seeing right-wing extremists in mosques and synagogues flare into violence. We saw a threat on a Republican appointed Supreme Court justice. Our nation is always and forever close to that dark underbelly of hate that exists in humanity. And this is going to be one of those times where America is going to have to choose. Will we go deeper into misinformation, fear-mongering, lies, and mistruths? Or will we find some way to come out of this and reclaim the high ground, not a partisan high ground, but reclaim the high ground of the moral virtues that will forever be the only salvation of this country? And so these are hearings. There's a lot of legal implications for them. But for me, I'm one of those Americans that is not going to wait and see the outcome of this. We have to end this culture of contempt in this country. We have to find a way to reverse what I think is too much of a dip into this dark place. We've got to bring back the light of a nation that stands for peace and justice and morality and the highest of all human virtues, which is love.
Amen, Senator.
Yeah.
Senator Cory Booker, everybody. We'll be right back with a performance by the Lumineers. Thank you, Senator.